Gun Freak Nation, salute. How y'all doing out there? I'm doing another pop-up live. Nephew, West B, that's my nephew. And we had one of the most awesome conversations last night. Well, like maybe an hour ago, hour and a half ago. It was so enlightening. I said, nephew, we need to go live and we could talk about some of the topics that we touched on in our conversation. And he was like, I'm down with it. Like, he called me earlier. I had a rough night last night, y'all. Well, not a rough night, a wild night last night, y'all. So when he called earlier, I was asleep. I got the missed call, so oh, shit. I gotta call nephew back. Gotta call him back. And that's when, like, nephew was having movie night. He was going to the liquor store. We talking on the phone. He's headed to the liquor store to buy some beverages. So I'm on the phone the whole time. It's an altercation happening inside the store. This is why I tell you, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let West be. I heard everything because I was in his pocket. Well, I was on the phone. His phone was in his pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, Gun Freak Nation, my nephew West B is about to come into the building. West B. Nephew.
What's good, Gun Freaks?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. How about you? You got me?
Loud and clear, nephew.
All right, man. Yeah, man.
Loud and clear.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. Gun Freak Nation, salute to everybody.
Yes.
Make sure y'all staying righteous, man, and doing what's right, regardless of what your people say, regardless of what your political views are, regardless of what your religious views are or your morals, man. You gotta have morals. Fuck that. That's what you need to have.
Yes.
You gotta have morals. You gotta be morally like in tune with reality, man. I went to the store, like Uncle was saying, like T Electric was saying, man. Thank you for having me, man. I love you, man.
This is your home. You don't thank me. I thank you. I thank God for blessing me with a nephew like you. So, all glory be to God. You know, right all glory be to the Most High. So,
right on.
You're a blessing. And just during this whole situation, I am on the phone. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, I'm on the phone. You put me on hold, I can still hear it.
On now. It's on right now. So yeah. So I left the house. I went to the store, Gun Freak Nation. Went to the store to give me a couple of cold ones. It's Friday night. You know, I'm trying to kick back. Ain't doing nothing else. So
hey, nephew, do you mind or that's too personal? Like what you told me earlier, what you was packing and what you I mean, if you comfortable sharing that to let people know, hey, you got to be ready. I mean, if you not, I understand that.
Let me have a swig of that. That's fine. Let me have a swig of that because I ain't got no more because now they can close. Hold on. All right, thank you. All right, I'll be there in a minute. This is how I gotta have a drink. I gotta have a little
Yeah.
something. All right. So I can't show it now, but it's right here on the table. It's literally right there.
Right.
And I got something else right there. And I got four, 1, 2, 3. I got 4 30-round mags right there in front of me under this table that I'm sitting on. So this is how prepared you have to be, okay? Because it can happen at any time. I'm sitting here in my living room. So I'm gonna say this. I went to the store. I had my 10 mil. Just bought this 10 millimeter. Shot it. Flawless, beautiful. Went ahead and changed the barrel on it. I went ahead and polished the barrel a little bit. So I like that. It's got to be smooth. It's got to be smooth. I don't want no jamming.
Right.
Functionality is everything. If guns don't function right, you can't rely on them. So I did a couple of things to this 10 millimeter. I hear you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear you up there, man. Move down south. Move down south. Because New York ain't where you want to be if you want to have some firearms. What up, Grump? But so I went to the store, went to across the street to the gas station, right across the street. Right across the street to the gas station. I go get me a couple of Modelos. I'm going across the street. I'm on the phone with Uncle T the whole time. So Unc called me. He called me back because I had already called him because I was mad that the DOE 300 blackout was sold out already.
Yeah.
Already gone. So I was pissed. So I called you, Unc. I was like, man, look at this. So I'm talking to you, and I told you, I was carrying a 10 mil with me with an extra mag to the store. So I go to the store, and I go get my drink, and I'm in the line, and I can't even say I'm all the way to the register, but I get right up there to the register.
Right.
The guy, that's my homie. I know this man. I go to the convenience store across the street from my house all the time. I know this man. He got this look in his eye, and he's not looking at me. He's looking. I don't even know his name, but he got on some. He always got on some Burberry's. He got some Burberry glasses. He's fresh. He's an Indian guy. I don't even know this guy's name, but he got some Burberry's, his chain, everything. You know, they
right.
fresh.
Yeah.
So he ain't even looking at me. He's looking over there. And situational awareness is everything in a situation like that. I'm at the register. I'm looking at him, and I realize he ain't looking at me. He looking over there. So, okay. I don't think nothing of it. But it happened in the blink of an eye.
Right.
He said he was looking, having a blink of an eye. Y'all, this is how quick y'all need to be watching. All right. He was looking over there. I already saw him looking. I ain't know if he was looking at somebody trying to steal something. Look, somebody trying to tan, somebody in there fucking in the stove. Somebody's ass was out. Hey, what's up? Confident. I don't know what was going on. This just happened. This shit just happened. When that motherfucker left, when he dipped off, he's looking over there. He said, hold on. He left. He said, hold on. Hold on. When that motherfucker said, hold on, and went out from behind his protective glass, and went and wrapped around behind me, I said, let me go see what this motherfucker's doing. I go over there. Somebody didn't put, when I turned to look around, dude was putting his beer down. It was 2 groups of people, y'all. It was 2 groups of Latinos. It was 2 on this side, and it was 2 on this side. All right? It was 4 of them. One of the guys on the left side, this motherfucker put his beer, he had a whole 12-pack bottles. He put his beer down. Clank, 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 hard. Clank, clank, clank. What's up, 5-7? I love you, bro. He put his shit down. Clank, clank, clank. I heard it. And I'm already looking, but I can't see because they got the bar. They where you got the owl, that little owl there. But I see the the store guy, the shopkeep, I see him bend down because he ain't all the way in the aisle. He bent down, he picked that case back up. Yeah, y'all ain't about to break this bottle, this case of beer. You know, you ain't break this shit. That nigga picked that shit up. And he's like, "Hold, step back, step back, step back." Man, I shit you not. So when he does that, when he put his hand up, that's when I go over there. Cause I put my shit down. I'm like, hold up, you know. And y'all gotta remember where I'm at. And y'all gotta remember, I look skinny on camera. I look skinny on camera. I'm a nice size. Okay. So I went over there and I said, hey, I said, ho. Well, apparently what was happening was these motherfuckers was about to fight. It was two motherfuckers down the aisle. And what happened was they got them machines in the damn grocery store. And that's the problem. They got them damn gambling machines. And when I went over there, from what I could see, it was, I don't know if they were pesos or pennies, nigga. I can't make this shit up. But it was changed. It was changed on the machine, and they was fussing. All right. I hate to say that, but at the same time, you know, we're gonna make light of the situation because everybody made it home.
Yes.
Okay. So I stepped in and I told them, I said, hey, hold up. I said, no. I said, outside. I said, don't do that in here. Don't tear this store up.
Right.
I'll go outside.
I heard everything. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea. I forgot we was even on the phone. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I'm saying all this to say this. De-escalate it if you can, but at the same time, don't put yourself in no situation that you don't need to be in. All right? I'm in a whole different neighborhood than when y'all in. All right? I don't know where y'all at. Y'all know where I'm at. That's fine. But I can tell you like this. If I didn't think that situation was safe, I would not have put myself in it. Okay? And that's another thing. I stepped out with the 10 mil. All right? It's not about the caliber. It's not about the caliber because I could have stepped out with a motherfucking 380 and been just as comfortable. All right? It has nothing to do with shit. But I promise you, don't leave the house with nothing.
Right.
Don't go out with nothing. Don't leave the house with nothing, man. You can't do that. All right? And then if you are going to de-escalate the situation, make sure it's something that you're going to be able to handle. Like me, I'm only 5'9.5", but you got to remember, all of them, they like 5 foot nothing. So that was that, you know. And I'm not picking on short people or the Latino race because they are shorter. But I'm gonna tell you something. If it comes to it, come on, you need to interject, okay? If you can prevent something from happening, then do it. But don't put yourself in a position the way you're not making it home to your family and the way you're not handling your situation. I'm not saying don't go out there and be no fucking superhero. Don't be no bad.
Right.
Don't do none of that stuff.
You're not superhero.
But at the same time, if you can help something, if you can help a situation, or if you can de-escalate it, just do it, man.
Yeah.
And don't feel bad about doing it because
at
the end of the day, everybody went home.
And
all right, everybody went home.
You played a pivotal role in that, and this is why I absolutely fucking love you, nephew, because you chose to stick around and help, and you know, you helped resolve and de-escalated a situation. So that shows the type of man that you are, the type of character that you have. And I absolutely fucking love you. And I thank God for, you know, having this platform to bring people like you into my life and so many others, you know. It's a righteous thing. And you're a righteous brother. You hear me? Nephew, you're a righteous brother. You know. And I'm glad that you was able to tell this true story. It happened last night, or whatever.
You was on the phone with me, man.
Yeah, I was on the phone with you. I
can't make that up, man.
Because I heard a lot of like
commotion and stuff.
there's a lot
Yes,
of commotion, and it sounded like somebody might have been struggling or fighting or something. And I'm like, what the
they
fuck is
was.
going
They was shoving. No, that was me. That was me in the store in the shopkeep, pushing them dudes apart, keeping them from fucking jumping on each other. But when I saw him go over there, when he left from behind that, he's behind plastic. He's already safe. He
Yeah.
don't need to leave his safety zone.
Right.
But he did. So for me to be a civilian, but I'm still a veteran, and if somebody's going to leave cover to go protect their business, then goddamn, I'm gonna go over there and help that man protect his business, because there's nothing stopping me, and ain't nothing stopping him. He was already safe. How you leave your safety of your plastic,
right,
plexiglass, and I'm strapped. I don't know if that nigga strapped or not. I'm already 10 million all evening long, so I'm comfortable as a motherfucker. So I don't know if he 10 million like I'm 10 million, or he strapped and clapped and ready to slap. But either way, he was outnumbered. It was two of them on this side. It was two of them on this other side. And I'm like, man, come on. That's my bro. I don't know this man. I don't even know this nigga name. But he was like, hey, what's up? Hey, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. He know me. He know me.
And you mentioned that you even bought a case of beer for one of them, right?
Oh, the guy came back in. So one of the guys that was fussing, the guy that put the beer down, that's what tripped me out, yo. The shopkeep had put the beer on the counter and just left it there. Dude came back in, and he just came up to me and he was like, hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. That's all he could say, because he couldn't speak English. That's all he could say. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And he kept thanking me. And then he gave me one of them. And then he gave me one of them bro hugs. But he thought he was thanking me. I was probably stopping him from doing something stupid.
Right.
I'm not out here to try to damn help the bad. But at the same time, if I can prevent you from doing bad, then goddamn it, wake up, nigga. Ain't shit worth going over.
If it's a window of opportunity to de-escalate a situation that's clearly escalating, why not take the chance and do it? Because
that's no reason to argue with nobody in no grocery store, in a gas station.
Right.
For what? Come on, bro. So dude came back in. He was thanking me. And I didn't expect that. So you know what I did?
What?
I bought that case of beer that the dude said on the counter. I said, hey, you still want that beer? He said, yeah. He had his money out. He was about to buy it. I said, yeah, I got you. Let me buy you that case of beer. Then after that, all that dapping up, no. Dude gave me a bro hug. We don't even speak the same language. Dude gave me a bro hug.
Yeah.
But you have to be kind to people, man, because that's it. It's humanity.
Right.
That's all. It's just humanity. See? Oh, gun-free nation. It's humanity. You have to be kind to one another.
Got to.
All this hate and this
in that situation, for me, it played out in real time because I was on the phone, and it's just to tell you that I don't care what day it is or what you're doing, but you can encounter a situation like that at any point, at any time, any place, anywhere. And you need to brace yourself for it and be prepared for it and walk away if you can, try to de-escalate it. If you can't, then walk away. And if you can't walk away, then you got to do what you got to do to put that threat down. Because at that point, it's your life that's on the line. And you defend it at all costs. But that's just to show you You can just be going to the liquor store, the gas station, and if you ain't being, aware of your, if you don't have situational awareness or just being aware of your environment, by not being attentive to, paying attention or anything,
Yes, sir.
a lot of people
Y'all.
is no longer here because of those mistakes.
Listen to him, y'all.
You got to be armed. I highly suggest that you get you a concealed carry license if you require one in your state. Um, if you living in a free state, shit, right? Hey, concealed carry because you just may you you just never know when you will need one to protect your life. Having that gun is what's going to be the factor in whether you live or whether you die. But we know one thing for certain, two for certain. Listen, you don't have a gun, you don't even have a fighting chance.
Mm.
You don't have a fighting chance.
At all.
Because you know what? What else did we talk about in that conversation, nephew?
Oh, well, I was going we also talked about not interjecting yourself into situations because you don't know if it's gonna be good or not. You gotta know when to do it.
Right.
So I will say this. I did feel some pressure, but once again, you gotta remember, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm about.
Yes.
I know where I've been, and I know what I've been through. Okay. So when I might carry a little different, and I might be ready to just snap off just like that on something if the situation called for it. But
Yes.
every situation don't call for it. You got to read the room, and you got to make sure that you up to whatever the fuck fight that you might encounter. Okay, so that's me, and that's how I think. All right.
Right.
Now I'm gonna say this. It's probably gonna be touchy for some people. I don't care who doing it or why they doing it. If somebody is hurting you, you need to defend yourself. Okay.
Fact.
And I'm not only speaking to women, I'm speaking to men too.
Facts.
We gonna talk about this gun free nation because I have been with somebody that was so skittish because of what she been through that she didn't even trust me. That's wrong.
Yeah.
See, you heard us on the phone earlier, right?
Yes.
You heard how comfortable everything was, right?
Yes.
You can't, I can't make this up, Gun Free Nation. If you and your partner ain't carrying and having the same mentality, you dooming yourself. Because if you with somebody that's skittish, you're gonna fuck yourself up. Your partner needs to be just as in tune with reality as you are, and they need to be carrying just like you carrying. I went to the store and I interjected myself in a situation that I didn't have no part of, but I ain't want that store to get tore up, and I just wanted to go home and want everybody to go home. I interjected myself. Didn't have to do that. Could have went left. Could have went way the fuck left. But then, what my partner would have been doing? Because if she relying on me to protect her, and I just put myself in that situation,
Right.
and it didn't work out in my favor, and now what's happening with her? Was she gonna do? Rely on the next man?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do it.
Your significant other, your partner, you want them to be on point just as much as you are.
They have to be, because if not, what's gonna happen? If one go down, let's say if it was a home invasion, I can't just be the one to do everything. Let's say if they're coming in the front and the back, I would want my partner to be on the same shit I'm on. So when I went to the store, you heard the conversations when I got back, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that, man. And that's where I'm at with it, man. I don't know how to feel about that, because I kind of feel like I did the wrong thing, but I know in my mind I didn't. And I know in my heart I didn't. But I'm hearing something else. But if she was the way that I was, I wouldn't feel that way. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You got to be in tune with your partners when it comes to protection and things like that. You have to be on the same page.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And me, I mean, you and I, we've had, many conversations. At the end of the day, nephew, just, be happy, whatever that makes you happy, do it. And just, whatever that happens, just be content and just be happy. Your happiness has to come first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have peace of mind. I love you, but within your heart, I know you got a golden heart. You hear me? You're gonna do the righteous thing anyway, no matter what, because you're a righteous man, and that's why I love you. You hear me? So
you too, huh?
Just know that you just feel it in your soul. You feel me? I've been there before, and one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna be together and work it out, or it's gonna be further divide. And if you get too far apart, you might as well just walk away with your peace of mind. Because I would rather be happy and alone and in a peaceful place than to be with somebody and every day is hell. You dig? So
ain't hell, man. It's just I would say that it's just unequally yoked, if that make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. And I say I love you,
upbringing,
and I know how much you love her. And I say no matter what, work it out. Work it out. Work it out. If it's true love, work it out.
Oh, of course, man. I'm a fighter. I fight.
I know that you are. I know that you are, because that's the caliber of man that you are. Everything is gonna be all good. And one day, she just may find herself in a situation, in an encounter with a savage, where it scare her, scared straight, where she gonna want to be and know what to do.
I don't want situations, man.
That's the only time people like that will understand, is when it's at their front door. When
I know
it happened to them, then
they're laughing at that.
What we've been saying.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that I've been saying that it's gonna take some "I told you so" shit, for it to come to realization, Right. But it shouldn't have to take that. If I'm telling you that, hey man, if you keep driving fucking reckless, you're gonna get pulled over one day. You're gonna get a ticket. Mm-hmm. And then if you keep driving reckless, you get your ass put over and get a ticket. Then that's just what happens. You can't just tell somebody something and they not listen and understand what the hell you saying. Right. But at the same time, it is what it is, man. I'm just still trying to continue to do what's right. Yeah. For the bigger picture, for the greater good. And that's it. That's it. I ain't worried about myself. I wasn't worried about myself when I was in that fucking gas station. Right. I wasn't. And I'm not gonna worry about myself. I didn't worry about myself when I signed up to wear these fucking dog tags, you know. So I'm not gonna worry about myself now. That's who and how I am. So I'm not sorry. I love it. I love this. I love it. I love the patriotism, but at the same time, hey man, you gotta be with the shit.
Yeah. No, nephew, our other topic we touched on the phone, not to air everything, you know what I'm saying, but Charlie Kirk. We talked about that. Man, I didn't know. Forgive me for my ignorance. I thought a 308 was more powerful than a 30-06. But you said 30-06 is more powerful than a 308.
It's huge compared to a 308. All right. I want to say the bullet diameter is the same, but you got a lot of power. You got a lot more power behind a 30-06. It's moving a lot faster. So I heard two different things. I know I was saying 308 in the comments yesterday. I saw 30-06.
Yeah.
Press conference today.
Yeah.
And they were talking about when they said bow action when they said 308. But when they said the type of rifle in the press conference, I was like, okay, if they got that specific rifle, then they saying that's a 30-06. That's 30.
Yeah, 30-06. Yeah. Yeah. So the video that I saw, half of his neck was blown out.
I never saw that, man.
Yeah, half of his neck, and he was gone. He was dead before he hit the ground.
Yeah, and they say they rushed him to such and such. But you got to remember, if you getting shot with a high caliber round like that, those rounds are not meant. They're not even meant for humans.
Right.
Okay. Wow. We pack so much power into these firearms and these rounds that is crazy. There is no reason that we should be able to fucking kill a bear with a handgun. We still need to be fucking shooting the bitches with rifles. But we can kill them with handguns now.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it's America. It's America.
Right.
It's America. Welcome. Glad you made it. Hope you stay for a while. Shit.
Right. So what were your thoughts on that? You know, what we discussed.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. And I'm gonna take my hat off for that young man. Because he's young. He was young.
Yeah.
Political violence is not the key. We all have guns. He probably had firearms himself. But I don't care what you do. Just don't do it to people that are trying to better the country. Okay? If somebody is saying, hey, let's talk about our differences, at least listen to what he has to say. All right. Now you can make the difference to say, hey, he's a Nazi this, Nazi that. Okay. That's fine. Fuck him. Because I'm not political. But fuck him if that's what you want to say. But what you can't do is kill people over what they believe in. All right? Talk. He was there to talk. Whether we wanted to believe what he was saying or listen to what he was saying, whether you gave a fuck about what he was saying or not, he was there to talk. You cannot hurt people for trying to talk and find a common fucking ground. That makes no fucking sense. Wake the fuck up. That's like somebody coming in my house right now because I'm talking to y'all and they don't like what I'm saying. Right. I'm talking to y'all. I'm not political. I'm not left, right, black, white. I'm me. I'm brown. I'm West. All right? I'm West B. African American. Y'all know my roots. Y'all know I'm from the motherland. Y'all can see all this. But what I'm not going to do is make politics violent, because it shouldn't be. The people that are in these places in office are put there to enforce these laws and to make sure we are governed correctly and to make sure we are all treated equal. All right? That's it. Don't hurt them.
And
now, if it comes to a point to where they're not respecting our equality, then fuck them. But I guarantee good and goddamn to you that I'm not political, and I know that for a fact that man went there to talk, to hear other people's views on subjects. So how are they ever gonna fucking listen to us if we don't allow them to listen? If when they get on the podium, shit like this happens, they will never understand why we feel the way we feel if every time they try to listen to us, they get took out.
yeah.
I can say that with an honest voice. And I've never voted. I'm 37. I've never voted. I don't get into politics, but I know right from wrong. And I know that, hey, if somebody's trying to listen to you, you just want to, if he's shutting up and letting you talk, then just keep talking. Let that nigga listen. He can't listen if he's fucking gone.
Right.
All right? Come on, people. Stop with all the nonsense. Politics and violence are two worlds apart. That violent shit, y'all leave that for the wolves. Okay? Politics, it's guys up there. Those are people that are put in place to govern this country. All right? Let them do what they're supposed to do. If they're doing it wrong, fuck it. Vote them out of there. Don't kill nobody.
Right.
That's on y'all, man. Don't kill nobody. Don't kill nobody, yo.
No one should lose their life
For what?
You know, having a difference in political viewpoints or whatever. You know, you got a different opinion than mine. That doesn't give me the right to take your life.
Exactly.
And I understand, doing all those debates and stuff, it can get emotional. I've watched, some of his because I didn't even know who that was. I had personally never had heard of him before until a Godfrey Nation brother left a comment under one of my videos telling me that, and I looked it up. I Googled it, but I didn't know who he was. But later that night, I started watching his videos. Me personally, I think he was cool. Some of the shit he would say was racially polarizing. I agree with some of the shit he was saying, and I disagree with a lot of shit that he was saying. But he didn't deserve to go out like that. But then again, this is America. Just like, Dr. Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying?
It's America.
It happens, man. And that's just the way it's like that. And that's just the way it is. And that's why we must be prepared 24/7, because you just never know when that devil, that savage, is going to try to, get the drop on you.
And he will.
And you can't let that happen. I mean, you can be here right now and then gone a second later. That's how crazy and wild things have gotten, man. There's been so many killings and shootings, and it's ridiculous. And you know what? I noticed every time he would debate a black person, he would always bring up, we 30% of the population, but we represent 50% of the murders and shit like that. He was, he was
downplay us,
yeah.
right?
He would slap him. He would always slap him like that. So it was polarizing at moments and stuff. I'm not still saying if the listen. The crazy thing is, at first everybody thought it was a transgender that was the sniper. Then they were saying it might be a black person because everybody thought it was racist. Come to find out, and all that stuff he was talking, you know, we represent 50% of the murders and stuff. He himself was killed by somebody that looked like him, and did this person, the dude that killed him, come from a Republican, come from a conservative family. The father is a retired sheriff. He either the sheriff or he's a retired sheriff, a veteran. He's a military man. He's a veteran. So he comes from a very conservative family. So all of what the MAGA movement or whatever was talking, you know, down on transgenders and the blacks or whatnot, I just think all that shit is silly and it's beneath us and it's just dumb. But that's just the reality of the world right now. So all that, I just find it ironic. He got killed by somebody that was basically just like him, come from a Christian conservative family.
And it's crazy that they say, but see, and this is how I'm going back to the motherland for a minute. All right, I'm gonna go back to the motherland just for a minute, Gun Free Nation. I'm sorry, but I'm not, because you got to remember. You got to remember the things that we've been through. All right, we don't put ourselves in that situation to do stupid things like that. At least the ones that actually remember what they've been through, where they come from, and understand that we fought to get to where we are. Okay? So why would we go out and do some shit like that? But then again, I'm looking at the brother that took the life of that young woman on that train. And I am so heartbroken. Man. I am so heartbroken. And that woman,
evil. It's just, that savage was just pure fucking evil. If I would have been on that damn train, I would have sent his ass to Funky Town. I would have.
That little girl died on that fucking train, man. Oh, that don't make no sense, man. Man, that don't make no sense.
Right. And may she rest in peace. May she rest in peace.
That don't make no damn
sense. Like
I
said last night, you on your own. So please, y'all, if y'all can be armed, if y'all can figure out how to be armed, even at your job, on your job, you got to be armed. And I'm gonna be honest. Even if she would have been armed, was nothing she could have did, because that was a surprise attack. She didn't see that shit coming. That could have been me. That's why if I'm ever public transportation, I go to the back. I do my best. I don't want nobody sitting in back of me.
Man, that shit got me so hurt, man. But then at the same time, it's like, that's why I wasn't worried when I fucking broke that fight up in that store earlier. You know? Because, man, fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that, yo.
Who is this troll in here?
I don't know who that is, man. I have no idea, man. But for me, it's like, I ain't even worried about none of that. It's just, I can't fathom. I don't care about that. They can troll all they want. They ain't gonna
We
troll.
got mods in here. Mods, get him up out of there.
They're not gonna troll up on my front door. I know they're gonna.
Exactly.
Man, for me, it's more or less. It's just I can't believe that. It's like that's why I didn't care, yo, in that store, man. Bringing up that fight, yo. The world is fucked up, man.
Right.
It's trash. Ain't nothing but trash out here. How y'all up in this man's store about to tear his shit up, yo? Man, hold on. First off, if I go in the gas station to get my beer, I ain't gonna put my beer down to fight nobody. I'll see you outside, OG. I'll meet you outside, player. Dude put his beer down in the store and it's like, I'll fuck all this shit up. Like, no, what are you thinking? You know,
right?
It's crazy, man. It tripped me out, man. But
yeah.
But after seeing what I saw on that train in the video, and after seeing the senselessness that's going on in the country with the political violence, with
Right.
Mr. Kirk getting shot, it's like, man, come on. Least I could do was step in and stop a fight from fucking happening, and that's what I did. So that's it, man.
And you did the righteous thing because that could have escalated into somebody losing their life, and that just proves our point that you got to be armed and ready against the devil because he can strike at any time, just like what happened to you, nephew, at that liquor store, and what happened to that woman on that train that she didn't supposed to die. You know what I'm saying?
Still thinking about her, yo.
And nobody tried to help, and it happened so fast. I doubt if anybody did try, it would have helped, but it was no effort made because everybody was all scared. You know, nobody
watched.
They ain't even try to render no aid. That's the part I don't get. I would at least took my shirt off and wrapped it around her neck, but nobody offered to even try to render aid. It's
one thing to mind.
Cold world we live in.
It's one thing to mind your business, but then it's another thing to not be situational aware. Yeah. You got to be aware of what's going on around you. There's no fucking way she got stabbed and nobody fucking was right there jumping on that nigga.
Right.
Makes no sense.
Right.
Makes no fucking sense. That don't make no sense.
I don't give a fuck.
Pocket knife?
Hell, he meant it. Fuck that. It's a pocket knife here, and they'll hurt themselves before they hurt somebody else. Let's just be honest. Some motherfuckers is just evil.
Hey man, a pocket knife. It's North Carolina. You can pack. You carry what you want to carry. But a pocket knife?
Right.
The fuck on, yo. The fuck out of here, nigga. You making us look stupid. A pocket knife? The fuck out of here, man.
That woman came from Ukraine to flee. She was running away from violence.
Man, yo.
Come here. Get her get her a job working at a pizza restaurant.
Yes.
Let's
talk about something else, man.
Making an honest living and was trying to just make it back home.
Let's talk about something else. Man.
I know, man.
Yeah, it's just rough. It's just rough, man.
That pissed me off. Man, that I know if I would have been on the damn train, I would have took his ass out, man.
But nobody
did
anything.
You know what? I don't like seeing you upset.
I got a heart. That's all it is, man. I got a heart. Yeah. You know, I'm a cold motherfucker. Let people tell you, I'm cold, but I got a heart. And wrong is wrong. And I don't care who you are or who you do it to. Wrong is wrong. All right? And it's time for us to stop doing wrong. Period. Yeah. You know, that's it, man. We got to be more in tune with reality. And we got to understand that when you die, you're not coming back. You gone. That's it. Your life is your life. That's all you have.
Absolutely.
You can't take no life. God put us here to create lives, man, not to take them.
Right.
That's it, man.
So,
It hurts so bad, man. You know, that's somebody's daughter. You know, and I think about my kids. You know, I ain't seen my daughter. Kids, you not gun free. I ain't seen my daughter. Shit, about 10 years, something like that. Yeah. So, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta remember, it's parents out there. We care about our kids.
Right.
And that was somebody's daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But all we can do is stay vigilant. Because if you get behind me on the train and I don't like the way you look, I'm probably gonna get up and sit behind you.
Right.
All right, this ain't motherfucking checkers, it's chess, nigga.
You're right.
Dead ass. So, once again, situational awareness. You got your AirPods in. That's fine. You can stay on that. That's fine. Listen to what you want to listen to, but make sure you watching what's happening around you because people don't care, and they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch and wait till you slipping, and that's when they're gonna try to catch you. But here in the gun freak zone, we don't get caught slipping.
Right.
No. You gotta, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Never. That's not gonna happen. I can be asleep, and you can come up in here, and I bet I have one eye open. You can't catch gun freaks slipping. Day. I grew up black with my cousin and laughing at Charles Carter saying he was a racist. Yeah, man, you got to get off of that, man. You got to get off of that. You got to get off of that, Curtis. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. All right. Misery love company. All right. And I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna add to it. Okay. When it comes to politics, race and politics is never gonna mix. This is what I was saying earlier. Right. It's never gonna mix. It's never gonna mix. It's always gonna be the left versus the right, or i.e., the black versus the white. Right. You can say it. You can say it. You don't have to sugarcoat the shit because if you eat that, you'll fucking get diabetes. So don't sugarcoat it. All right. Call it for what it is. All right. It's fine. It is fine that they was doing that. It's not no big deal. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody don't think like they think. Okay. Because death is wrong, regardless of if it's a Republican or a Democrat. Political violence is wrong. Yes. So don't feel bad about getting into it with them heifers because political violence is wrong. And I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I want my sisters to be for pro-life. All right? Pro-life. Fuck all that. Take race out of politics and take guns out of politics. Right. Fuck that. That's what we need to do.
You know what, nephew? You was absolutely right. We talked about something earlier on the phone. And you was like, you brought up about these militias, right?
Yep.
Remember that? You brought up about these militias.
Yeah.
Do you want to revisit that conversation? Because that's like, I said, nephew, this is why we need to talk about this on live. Remember? We was talking about it. We touched on the topic. I think it was like gun control or something like that. And he was like, they want to send the guard to do this, but why they not trying to send the guard to, with these militia groups? And, let's touch on that if you don't mind.
Okay. So the way that I see it is this. You got the National Guard. You can mobilize the Guard to do like the hurricane duty and I guess what they do hurricane stuff, border patrol from time to time. I've done border patrol, you know.
Right.
I done border patrol. That was fucking fun. It was fun. It was just out there. We was out there stretched out in Yuma, Arizona. Fucking fun as hell.
Wow.
Love border patrol. Loved it. I
Wow.
seen Black Hawk swoop in. I think we caught 12 people and one night illegals, but they was illegals. But y'all had to remember this was back in 2010. So this has been happening forever. This is not new.
Right.
This border patrol shit ain't new. We've been doing this. All right. So I did that back in 2010. I think I got the certification Task Force Yuma. Yeah, I was a part of Task Force Yuma. But anyway, you got these groups, okay? Listen to me. The National Guard is mobilized by states. Okay? That's it. They need the permission from whoever fucking running. I'm gonna put it in layman terms. Whoever running that state need the permission to say, okay, y'all can use our guard soldiers to handle this. All right. Now, when it's coming to these cities, to where they're mobilizing the guard in these cities, I'm gonna say something. Some cities might need it, some cities don't. But what's happening is they mobilizing the guards to go to what kind of cities, huh?
Huh?
What kind of cities they mobilizing the guards to go to?
And Democratic cities, Chicago. They talking about they might send them down there to Rocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Democratic cities. But I will say this. Look at the crime rates in some of the Republican cities versus the Democratic cities. And I will say that if they are going to be using the guard for that, that's not a good reason. All right? I'm going to say that. And fuck you if you don't like what I'm saying. You can kiss my ass, nigga. All right? Suck my dick from the back. I don't care about none of that. It's wrong. It's wrong because I'm going to tell you something. They're not trained for that. All right? They are trained. The guard is trained for disaster assistance or disaster relief, so to speak. That's it. All right? Now, you got militias. You got people that are armed and ready. And they're going to be armed and ready. All right? But what's going to happen if this militia comes in contact with this National Guard component that's coming into the city to do what the president or the government, whoever sent them in there to do? Now you got the government versus these armed citizens that's going to disagree with what the government is doing.
Right.
Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's gone. There went America. There is a movie called The Domestics, and I think everybody should fucking watch it. The Domestics. Everybody should watch it. Yep. Though they are out there. Them donkeys. Hell, I had a fucking jackrabbit. I had a $5.90. All right, hey, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, bro. Hey, but no lie, on my site, we had a fucking jackrabbit. Had a jackrabbit. I can't see the chat, Curtis, but T can. We had a fucking jackrabbit on our site. With all the hate in the world, yeah, I got it. Hey, man. man. Salute to you, Tim. I appreciate you, brother. I'm glad I made you laugh. But we had a jackrabbit on our site. This motherfucker would come around. The motherfucker's like 4 feet tall. They know I'm not can't make this up. They huge. They're like it's like a coffee table standing up. They huge.
Wow.
Jackrabbits are humongous. Them. All right, let me stand up. I'm gonna stand up. That I promise you. Jackrabbit, that motherfucker ears come up about here. Ears on a jackrabbit come up to about almost mid-breast, like almost like mid body length. That's how big a jackrabbit is out there in the country.
Wow.
Out there out west, man. But they was the same way in Texas. I was in El Paso, Texas. Fucking jackrabbits big as fuck. Couldn't even do PT tests because jackrabbits all over the track and they mean and nasty. You got big teeth. But anyway, that's it, man. That's it. That's all I got, man. It's just Gun Free Nation, man. Y'all gotta remember, something's gonna happen. All right. You got the military and the government, and then you got us. What the fuck we gonna do? Because we got them. This is what the world is coming to. This is what America's coming to. All right. If y'all aren't noticing, now the police are getting militarized. The cities are getting militarized. Things are starting to happen in different ways. We got to adjust.
See it.
All right. Yeah, we see it every day. We have to adjust. That's all we can do is adjust and make sure that we got the same shit that they got. So when I went to that store earlier, my problems is bigger than niggas at the fucking convenience store. It wasn't a liquor store. It was the gas station. I went to the gas station, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, so I was at the gas station across the street. So my problems is bigger than that. I'm not worried about these niggas 5 foot nothing. I'm not worried about these little short motherfuckers. Excuse me, and nothing against y'all. I have nothing against y'all, but I promise you, that's the least of my fucking worries in the fucking gas station.
My Mexicans, my Mexicanos.
Salute to y'all. Salute.
Love you.
Me amigos.
My amigos.
Me amigos.
Electric.
No disrespect.
Fucking loves you. No disrespect.
No disrespect. But
my amigos. I love you. Okay.
No disrespect, man. When they was in that gas station, I was like, no Aki. My
very first girlfriends were
no Aki. I said no
Mexican.
Aki.
Yes.
And then that we weren't having that. We wasn't having that, man. No, you good, huh? We on the same stuff, man. But we have to remember that America is a cocktail of every race that you can think of. Every fucking race that you can think of is in America. Every race. It's a cocktail of races.
Yeah.
How can we not just say, okay, hey man, you are who you are and I am who I am. Thank you for accepting me and I'm gonna accept you too. It's too easy to do.
Right.
It's too easy to goddamn do, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's just the world that we live in.
Look, man, I turned to a sad nigga. Look, I'm sad now, look. Gun Free Nation. I done turned to this sad motherfucker, look. Because we done turned into this racist ass country, and I'm so sad.
Unfortunately, those are the cards we was forced to deal with, my brother.
And it's horrible, man. I hate it. It's horrible, it's horrible, man. I've met people that have never seen black people before, and they been touching my skin like I was like fake or something. You know what I'm saying? I've met two people when I was in the military. When I was at basic training, it was 2 people. I want to say one from like Oregon and one from Alaska, but they never seen black people. Never seen black people. They was touching us and all kind of shit.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful thing, all the curiosity you could tell it was good intentions. It was love in their heart. So they was just trying to experience something they never experienced before, you know.
And
So
they probably married you some black big booty bums, right? The big old butts right now. Big old plat out, everything. And I wouldn't blame them either, because if you come out here, you see what you missing, you gonna fuck around, take a bite out of that. You gonna take a bite out of that. You gonna take a bite out of that ass. And I wouldn't blame them. They go jumbo black booties.
Yes.
But let me stop. Let me get out here. I'm being nasty. Shit. But all right, man. Look it over here, man. But for real,
thank you, man. Chat, Action Jackson, Curtis Jackson, Action Jackson. I love you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for that super chat. You know, I gotta salute you. Thank you so much. Much love to you, Action Jackson.
Yes, sir. But let me get out here, man. I gotta go and lay it down.
I love you, nephew.
I just want to
being the man that you are, the righteous man that you are. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you ever done for me. And I love you. And thank God that through this platform, I was able to meet an amazing person like you. And like I say, blood don't make you family. Loyalty and love.
That's it, man.
You know.
Dang. That's it. Loyalty, bro.
Yes. So, you know, you have a peaceful night. And until we go live again, you know, until we meet again. You know what I'm saying? I love you. In the meantime, I'll take something like that out. Yeah, because I didn't mean you to make
it. Man.
The next day, my ass about to get said the fucking time. I ain't on that type of time. You feel me? My bad, but
you crazy, man.
Gonna go.
I love you too, man. You can call me, man, because look, I'm still going through the whole.
Oh yeah, because you didn't even talk about the dog thing, and I know you was disappointed when you went on Palmetto State Armory to get that fucking dog 300 blackout upper. You making me want one now, but I gotta get the.
All right, look,
I gotta get
no. We can talk about it. Hold on, go ahead. Look, I'm still on. Fuck that, because now we gotta talk about this shit. Because look, I was fucking pissed. All these little stores and these little gun shops and things.
Gun Freak Nation, how y'all doing out there? Are you armed? Are you righteous? Are you righteously armed? Please be righteously armed. You hear me? Because this devil is he is slippery snake. Very charismatic, very handsome, beautiful, and he will fool you. And I'm telling you, he will strike at any time. And when that time comes, when it's your time, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. You need to be armed because your life will, you know, depends on that. You hear me? But yeah, go ahead, nephew. That 300 blackout upper, man.
Yeah. I was still there. I got my earpods in. My earbuds in. But yeah, so I got online. I don't know if you saw the picture. I got online. I don't even know what time it was, man. They was already sold out. The upper was sold out, and the whole rifle was sold out. Make sure y'all smash that cash app. Yep. But they were sold out. Oh, who is that with the W chain? That was dope. That was tight. But yeah, they were sold out. And I'm like, man. So I know I gotta give it some time. But you gotta remember what I was saying. I don't know if I want to buy just the upper, because I already got 30 cal. Well, I got multi-cal lowers, but I have dedicated lowers with heavy buffers for my lowers that are 30 caliber lowers. Because most of mine, I got one I got one AR that's in 5.56. All right. Everything else is got they loaded. Heavy buffers and all that stuff. You know, everything is ready. It's functioning. But I don't want to buy a whole nother rifle when I already got rifles and I really only want that sucker for that upper.
Yeah.
I really just want the upper.
I would say stick to your first thought and get that upper, that 300 blackout upper.
Okay.
Get it when it's back in stock. But like I said, you're gonna have to don't go by that email, notify me back in stock. Don't go by that. You got to just go online and check like every day and see when they get it back in stock, because I was relying on that notify me through email when you get it back in stock. And when I got that email, I opened it and clicked the link. That shit was sold out that fast. So you got to make go and just check. And you might catch it before the email blast to let everybody else know it's back in stock.
There you go. It's on. I just went on there now.
What?
Now it's on there.
Who?
Now it's on there.
Oh, they got it back in stock?
I sent it to you. Yep.
Oh, you think? Well, go ahead and handle your business. Go on and jump off. Get it while you can before it's sell out again.
I'm looking. I see $9.99 a band for the whole pistol, or I see $6.50 for just the upper. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and just drop this $6.50 just on this upper.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's gonna be that.
You deserve it. Yeah. You deserve it, nephew.
On the blackout upper. Ain't no point in
Right.
Yeah.
You deserve it, nephew. I would be on that right now. Before
I'm literally on it right now. I'm clicking. Yeah. I don't know if you can see. I'm clicking.
Oh yeah.
This is about to be dope.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna be ordering my 300 blackout jackal upper real soon. So we gonna have twins, because you got the dope and 9mm and 300 blackout, and I'm gonna have my jackal and 300 blackout.
All right, got it ordered.
Yeah.
I got it ordered.
In that order, yeah.
I got it ordered.
Oh, it's on its way? That fast?
I got it ordered. That's it.
Ooh, congratulations, nephew.
It wasn't no fucking $6.50 though. Yeah, I appreciate it, but it was that's what's up. I ain't mad at it. That's a lot, but
yeah,
that's a lot. That's $700 for that. That's just for an upper.
Okay, but it's worth it once you get it. Once you get it, nephew, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love it.
I didn't do the sizzle. But I think I'm gonna start doing that.
I do that
but I want to do parts. I want to do parts. Huh? Is that good?
They that good. They whatever it is, once you build your credit up with them, my amount don't been upwards to like $1,200 that I can spend. But whatever that you get, I don't care what it is, they're gonna break it up in 4 equal bi-weekly payments. So you ain't got to pay for the whole thing up front. It's gonna be you pay a week and every other week.
But
and it's only 4, so it just makes it easier.
I would say that, okay, but if I would use that if I'm spending more than a band, I would probably use that. If I'm gonna spend more than a band, I'd probably use that, because I'm cheap. I ain't with that. I ain't with all that. Spend all that goddamn money on no goddamn guns. I ain't gonna fuck. I'll just tell you that, niggas. I ain't gonna fucking spend all that money on no goddamn guns. All right, I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah.
All right, but at the same time, I'm sitting right next to this motherfucking DOE, $1,900.
Hey. You only
got one life. I'm sitting next to this.
You only got one life.
But see, this the real one though. This ain't that fake shit. This ain't that.
Yeah.
This ain't the PSA.
That ain't the clown.
Yeah, this ain't the clown.
Yeah, that's the clown. That's the real deal. Holyfield.
Ooh, that's just sexy, man.
It is. So imagine when you get that 300 blackout, the upper. I mean, it's coming now. That's gonna come straight to your front door.
No, I ain't got it shipped here. I'm not getting it shipped. Well, yes, it's coming to my front. It's not coming here. I got it shipped to my mama house.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to my mama house.
Okay.
It ain't coming. I want it to go where I go. I know somewhere it's
Yeah.
gonna be packaged nice and it's gonna be left right there. Everybody gonna fuck with it.
Right. Right.
Send that shit to my mama house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, congratulations once again. And
man, it's just I want a lower too, but honestly, I'm probably gonna buy like a little fucking $200 lower, and that's that, because it makes no sense to buy the whole thing for that much. First off, I already got lowers for it, right? Matter of fact, I already got my my 7.6. I got a 7.62 lower with I got a heavy buffer in that with a long tactical folder on it.
Ooh.
So imagine that. On all I gotta do is, and no cap, I can take this break.
Uh-huh.
I literally got the thing sitting right here next to me. I can take this brace. I'm gonna put this brace on it. That's the H&R brace. It's the same brace.
Right.
So I can put that brace on it, and then that's that. Or I can just order another one. But
right.
But that's it. You know.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. But I got a lower. Yeah, I got a pistol lower. Yeah, I got that damn and it's got a long tactical on it.
Oh wow.
I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it's not a. It's. I want to say it's like a radical. It's a radical. The upper is trash. I had to do a lot of work to the upper to get it to cycle. It was just mainly getting it to feed.
Right.
All right. So I did a lot of work on that upper, but the upper, I mean, it run, but it's trash for it to be brand new, and it was supposed to run out the box. It was trash because it didn't run out the box.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that radical was trash because it didn't run out the box.
Oh shit.
Now, if you put some elbow grease in it, they'll run, but it was definitely trash out the box. But that lower is still a mil spec lower. It's still a multi-cal mil spec lower. It's the same lower as anything as a regular 5.56 lower, whatever. So all I did was put the long tactical on that, and now I just ordered the upper. That's it. I'm just probably gonna order another brace, and I'm probably gonna say I'm gonna say fuck that upper. I'm probably gonna say fuck that upper. I might get another lower for it, but I'm gonna say fuck that upper, and that's gonna be my lower for the DOE.
And you know, you can always in the future, now if you get the lower that go for it at Palmetto Center in the future.
I might, but at the same time,
right, you know. But if you don't have to, why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah, facts. Because I mean, and if I'm gonna have a DOE, I mean, you gotta imagine. It not only is it now in 300 blackout, but now it's got a folder on it too. It's already lower with with the long tactical. It's a long tactical. It's not the Sylvan Arms. So it's the real deal. So I might as well go ahead and rock with that.
Yeah.
Might as well. You know, because hell, I mean, if I want to put my 7.62 upper back on, I can. But I'll probably just buy another little lower for that and let that run like that, you know. But I would definitely prefer, being that the DOE in 300 blackout is already that short. I would love to go ahead. Yes, that's the lower I'm putting on it. It would be stupid not to, because it's already got the folder on it, and the barrel on that is only 7 inches. It makes no. That's it. That's how I'm gonna run that.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Hey.
I was disappointed. That shit was sold out. I showed you the link. I sent you a picture. That shit was saying it was sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But there we go.
You deserve it. You know, you're a righteous brother,
man.
And I'm happy and so proud of you. And you just
thank you, bro.
I hit you up, call you, or text you, because I know you got business to attend, you know, this morning. So thanks for, you know, willing to come on and bless us with your presence again and talk about the conversations we had earlier on the phone. I just felt like you know, de-escalating a situation that could have spiraled out of control. I think that is, so commendable, and I just felt that it should have been shared, and maybe to be a spark of inspiration to somebody else that might be in a similar situation. So you're a role model, nephew, and you're a blessing to the Gun Freak Nation. You're a blessing to me, Unc, and I love you. And enjoy your night.
I love you too, man, and I appreciate y'all for having me on. It's just, we got to stay vigilant, man, because you never know when it's gonna be your time to step in. Either you can step in and prevent something, or either you're gonna step in and it's gonna make the situation worse. So you have to kind of feel the situation out and see if you need it or not. All right. So I was comfortable where I was at. I was familiar with the surrounding. I could see everything that was going on because you got to remember we was in the convenience store, so I could see everything. Everything was at least, like from nose here, I could see everything. So situational awareness, you got to stay on that, and then also pick and choose your battles. All right, because if it didn't need if that situation didn't call for me, I wouldn't have been there. All right, I wouldn't have been there if I didn't need to be there. All right, you got to know, and you need to realize when it's time to step in and when it's time to bow out, and
Right.
you ain't see shit. All right, so read the room, man.
Yeah.
Comfort Nation, I love y'all, man. Just read the room, and y'all can be all right.
Exactly. All right. Talk to you later, nephew.
All right, peace.
Peace. Gun Freak Nation. Listen, y'all. Take care of yourselves. A lot of crazy shit has been happening. You know, all over the world. Um, we need to stop caring about what race, religion, sex another person is, and just look at everybody as human beings. That's the only thing that should truly really matter. The human race. All that other bullshit is just designed to be divisive. Have people, hating one another, finger pointing, blaming one another for the problems of the world or the problems that's in their world. It's ridiculous. We all are human. We had this guy, just get his life took because of his political views. It's ridiculous. Nobody should die like that. Just like all of the other victims all over the world that let that savage get the drop on them. Rest in peace to all of the victims. Come to find out, the shooter, he wasn't no transgender. He wasn't no person of color. He was from a conservative Republican family. His father was a sheriff or former, deputy sheriff. His father was a veteran, military veteran, Christian, uh, conservative Republican family. Explain that. It explains that savages come in all shades of the color, every spectrum of a life. The second that you assume a particular race or, is savage, you already done lost. You done lost. Because that's when somebody that look like you, probably dress like you, probably smell like you, is going to be the one that takes you out. Even though, unfortunately, my community, black people, seems to be the poster child for crime. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bad look, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up when I gotta go somewhere and I'm being looked at, getting side-eyed, people looking at me crazy, and it's not fair. But I get it. If that shit been indoctrinated in your mind, in your brain, you can't help but to think it. That's just like somebody reporting this a right guy in a right fucking van, and he's a suspected fucking serial killer, Jeffrey Dahmer type motherfucker, Ted Bundy type motherfucker, the son of motherfucking Sam type motherfucker, Charles Manson type motherfucker, the Hillside Stranglers type motherfucker, the Arthur Sacris, whatever the fuck his name is. And you see a white man in the neighborhood, in this black neighborhood, you probably gonna keep an eye on his ass, especially if he's in the right van, right? So we all have our biases. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we see some shit that's just like, I'm a big old Halloween fan. I fuck with Michael Myers over Jason, Freddy Krueger, all the niggas. Mike is the man, all right? But if it's a whole bunch of fucking, killings in my neighborhood, and they're saying that the killer that's doing this shit got on the Michael Myers mask, then if I see somebody standing in my backyard with that fucking mask on, I'm going, you get what I'm saying? I'm going to watch this motherfucking ass. I'm going to go get my gun. Matter of fact, I'm going to have my gun already on me. I'm going to unholster my shit and have eyes on his ass. So everybody got their own biases, man. It's human nature, But where we cross the line is when we let that shit escalate to the point of hatred, where we just hating a whole race of people for no fucking reason. Because you think they just the most horrible fucking race ever on this earth. And you want them all dead. And it get to the point to where you getting your AR-15 in your body armor, you about to walk inside of a church or a grocery store and start gunning those people down. That's evil. And we don't have no control over it because it's never going to die. It'll be here. The only thing we got control over is arming up, having that gun on us, getting your concealed carry license even. That righteous tool that we call a gun is going to give you that fighting chance to still be here, to still be alive, to still be able to walk into the lives of the people that really love you, which is your family, your loved ones. So don't ever put your life in a situation where you wishing you had a gun, because you just may not make it out of that situation alive. This shit is real. And every day, somebody, somewhere, somehow, is being victimized. This is real life. And unfortunately, this is the world that we are living in. So take care of yourself. Okay? And treat everybody like you want to be treated, and treat your loved ones, the ones that are near and dear to you, like every day is the last day that you're gonna see them ever. So treat them like that. Treat a person as if that's the last time you're gonna see them. So show them that love. Show them that you care for them, because you just never know when that day comes, when your time is up. Whether it's natural or whether it's supernatural through a fucking devil ass savage. You need to, and you better get armed if you want to have that righteous fighting chance. Live this life as long as you can. You know, even though death is promised to us all, that's a promise. It's gonna happen one day. And every day that we live is a day closer to that day. But until that day comes, I want to have fun. I want to love life, live to the fullest, live a comfortable life, and most importantly, make sure that I don't fucking get unalived, get killed, get took out, or my family get wiped out due to a fucking savage. That responsibility is going to fall on you and only you. Nobody else is responsible for this precious thing called life. We only get one shot at this. We only get one life. We're not coming back. We're not coming back. And I don't know whether it's a heaven. I don't know whether it's a hell. All I know is you're dead. I don't know what it feels like to be dead. I don't know what it feels like not to exist no more. And when that day comes, I won't be able to come back and tell y'all. Y'all ain't coming back to tell me. But one day, we won't exist no more. So why not live life and try to enjoy it and have peace in your world, peace in your life? When there's so much turmoil and drama and just toxic people, and you can't let nobody else pollute your peace. Because if it becomes polluted, it ain't gonna be pure no more. And then you're gonna get caught up in other people's bullshit. That's a distraction right there. You got to focus on you. And I'm not telling you to be selfish and not lend a hand from time to time to help somebody that's truly in need. But I'm saying you still, at the end of the day, you can't let nobody ever block you from focusing on yourself and your dreams and your goals, or your happiness. It can just be your happiness. Something just simple as that. Not to play down happiness, because that's just one of the best feelings in the fucking world, other than an orgasm. So, what I'm trying to say is protect your peace and don't get so involved in other people's bad choices and decisions that they made. And they trying to, rub all that shit on you now, and you ain't have shit to do with it. So, I need everybody just to stay safe, stay humble, stay proud, stay armed, most importantly, and smart. And be armed up here, savage ready up here. rest in peace to everybody that's done lost their life due to a savage. When they supposed to still be here, they was healthy, they didn't have no health issues, but they gone. Just like my nephew, man. That shit. The anniversary, 2-year anniversary of that would be October the 1st. And October is still my favorite month of the year. And one of my favorite holidays is Halloween. I fucking love it. But you know, the last couple of Octobers, man, they have been bad luck to me. You know, starting with my YouTube channel getting hacked, and they took my YouTube channel, and I had to fight to get it back. Then, you know, my girlfriend's brother, you know, he lost his life due to some gun reckless shit, you know. And I'm like, damn, all this bad luck in my favorite, you know, month of the year. Then, you know, a year later in 2023, I'm like, oh Lord, my favorite month is coming up. I know last year I had bad luck because she lost her brother. I lost my channel, my YouTube channel. I said, Lord, please let this one be a peaceful, you know, happy, fun month. Man, 12 o'clock midnight, Halloween. And around 12:36 a.m., I get the call. Well, it was about 1:30 when my niece called me. It was like, nephew is dead. I said, what the fuck? I'm like, every time October comes, I'm scared that something bad, what else bad gonna happen? But I just need for people to not entertain the bullshit and take the high ground, take the high road, and de-escalate and escape. You know what I'm saying? De-escalate, escape if you have to. And if you can't escape, that means that somebody is about to try to cause you some type of physical harm, or maybe even take your life, and that's when you gotta put the threat down by any means fucking necessary. Like I said, life is so precious. We wasn't meant to be here forever, unfortunately, you know. And I don't know whether it's another life, or I don't know whether it's a heaven, or you know, a hell, or I don't know. People believe in what they believe in because of their religion and what they decided to believe in. And people pass it on down generation to generation to generation, and people believe in it, and people will be ready to argue and fight and get violent, and there's been wars over that shit. And I just don't know. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I still love you. And I do believe in a Most High. There's something more to this thing called life. It's a lot more that we just don't know and understand. Anyway, John Freak Nation, once again, thank you, nephew. Let's be, I love you with all my heart and soul for blessing the channel tonight. I want to thank everybody that's watching, that everybody that commented, everybody that hit the like button. Thank you. Everybody that want to hit the subscribe button, even though I know I'm being shadow banned. Thank you. I appreciate every single one of y'all for blessing me with y'all presence. Without y'all, it would not be no me. It would not be me. This channel would not be the channel that it is. So thank you for this movement, because this is not no regular channel. This is a international movement. We want people to be armed, and righteous. Stand up against evil. Put evil down when it comes your way. Be a defender. Be a protector. That's all we're about. Self-defense. We're not no vigilantes. We're not going out there going for bad. We stand for self-defense. We are protectors. We are defenders of our lives and of our loved ones. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what Gun Freak Nation represents. You know, when you hit that, when you come into my home, you gotta shed your skin because we don't give a fuck about none of that racial shit. We human beings. We all decent, righteous human beings here. And we taking that stand, we gonna make that stand, we gonna take that stand, and hey, we gonna protect our lives and our families at all costs, no matter what. We never giving up all of our guns because we're smart enough to know that it's an evil world, a wicked world that we're living in. And you never know when that devil gonna target you and will attack you. And you need to be ready at all times when that day comes, because it's coming. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next month, it could be next year, it could be 10 years from now. Don't ever think because you never went through anything traumatic, ever went through no trauma, never went or witnessed a crime like the crime scenes I witnessed as a child. Walking to school and walking back from school, seeing crime scenes, seeing them bring bodies out wrapped up in white sheets, loading them up in the meat wagon, seeing a meat wagon person bring out somebody's brains in a blue biohazard bag. Seeing my parents, one of their friends, get brought out on the stretcher. And they brought his head out too. He was decapitated. All that. So I know why it's so important to be armed. If you know better, you're gonna do better. So just because you may have not went through all that shit doesn't mean you cannot be touched. Seems like people in better neighborhoods or suburbs, they just have this sense of false security when crime is everywhere, man. Even more so than back in the day in the suburbs. Don't let that devil deceive you because he's very deceptive. Very tricky, very just clever, and he will try to get to you, distract you, send somebody to distract you. You got to stand on business. You got to stand on knowing when to get the fuck on and hey, I can't have you in my life. I don't like your energy. I don't like your vibe. Your frequency is throwing me off. Tune them type of people out your life before they interfere with your happiness and peace, your frequencies, your inner. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you got to be that way. Even though it may sound selfish as hell, I'm not saying don't, I'm saying when somebody come around and you just ain't feeling their vibe, or something off about their energy. It ain't nothing positive, especially every time when they call you or coming around, it's always talking about somebody else, and they talking about their problems. And what the fuck? If ain't nobody adding to your life, then you got time for that bullshit. And I by no means, I'm not telling you to be selfish like that, but I'm just saying, I don't need that shit. If you ain't adding to me or in my life in any kind of, way, shape, form, or fashion, that I ain't got time for the bullshit. I don't. Some people will just suck you dry. And I mean, like all your energy, your peace, your energy. Shit is crazy, man. The world is crazy. Did y'all hear about that? I need to find that clippings, the video clip where the guy at the Kroger, this nasty, freaky savage, got a kick out of jacking off in the damn Kroger store, and then when he get ready to skeet, he'll run in front of a woman and skeet on her. I know y'all heard about it. If you don't believe me, go on YouTube, jump out of this channel, Google the Kroger women attack with liquid at Kroger. I forget what city or state that this shit happened in, but if you got perverts like that roaming the streets, man, you better have that gun on you to protect yourself. Now I don't know the situation. I don't know if that's considered deadly force, somebody ejaculating on you. I don't know if you are allowed to use deadly force in a situation like that. That's a good question to the women. If y'all got a concealed carry license and you got your gun on you and you in a grocery store shopping or something, or Kroger, and a savage getting back at you, and all of a sudden you feel something, skeet on you, or you feel something wet or something. What would you do? I can't see a level-headed woman just pulling her gun and just shooting somebody, especially if he's not aggressively attacking her, physically attacking her. He just skeeted on her. So I can't see a reasonable, level-headed woman doing that, because it's not considered a deadly threat. He didn't, have a knife or a gun or anything like that. He jacked off on her right quick. But it's a sticky, tricky, sticky situation, I guess. No pun intended. But yeah, we got savages like that. They got these weird ass fetishes walking around amongst us. Hell, I got the thing in the email where a sex offender registered 0.3 miles from me. They showed the nigga picture and everything. I said, if I see this nigga, I'm gonna get off the car and beat this motherfucker. Nah, but I have my fucking eyes on you. So yeah, they sent me the email. They used to blur off their faces, but now they showing the faces now, which I'm glad they is. We got to come together. We got to spread the word to be armed, because I still feel that something eventually is going to erupt in America. And it's going to be, you're going to have to pick a side, because this is going to be one of the worst shit that you ever, shit shows, shit storms that you ever witnessed in your life. And it's going to be so many factions fighting. You got the right, you got the left, you got these militias, you got these racist neo-Nazi groups, KKK, you name it. You got radical left, you got Antifa, You got people that's just gonna be taking advantage and the opportunity to go out there and riot and loot and rape and whatever. It's gonna be a breakdown in law. There is no police. Basically a civil war purge type shit situation. You need to be ready. You need to be armed. How you gonna depend on the police if the police no longer exist? At this point, we got to come together and link up. It's all about communication and coordination. And if it's not, national, then we need to at least have some people that we can trust where if something happened, hey, this is the plan right here. This is plan A, and then we got plan B, and we got these options. Because you're not going to be able to survive on your own. I don't think so. I think the odds of you surviving, and it's multiples, I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of savages out there. Because at that point, it's every man for himself, and only the strong is going to survive. And if you think being by yourself going to make you a long wolf, well, good luck. Good luck. But the bigger you are, the stronger you are. The bigger your group, the stronger you are. And who's the most well armed, the more the odds that, hey, you're going to get outgunned. That's another thing. You just never know. The world is super crazy because it's been crazy, but now it's super crazy right now. I'm not trying to sound paranoid or fearmonger or none of that shit. I'm just telling y'all, wake the fuck up and look at reality. And you got a lot of people, oh man, we need more gun control. We got to do gun control, get the guns, take all the guns. You're a dumb idiot. You never want to be in a situation where only the government got guns. Because that means they can try to do whatever, enslave us if they want to, right? So it's always that person that probably don't even live in the fucking hood. That probably don't, in a gated community, living in a fucking bubble. They the ones that want to voice all that shit when they're not living our reality. But at the end of the day, fuck a politician. Don't believe in them. Don't have no kind of faith and none of that shit. Because they're going to fuck you. They're going to tell you what they think you want to hear. And they're going to sweet talk you, whisper sweet nothings in your ear until they get what they want out of you. And they do that shit every fucking time it's election year. And some of us fall for it every fucking time. Fuck them. The Democrats and the Republicans. Fuck them motherfuckers. They mean it's no good. You got to build your own security. Starting with the foundation of getting that firearm, getting that gun. What's the best gun? The best gun that's for you. Because the best gun for me might not be the best gun for you. So if you ask me what's the best gun to get for protecting your life or home defense, it's gonna be the best gun for you. Me personally, got me a dagger, which I like better than my Glock. And I still love Glock, don't get me wrong. But them daggers, I paid $260 for mine. Man. So sexy. And it's everything that Glock should have been. Yes. And then I got me the Glock 5.7. I had to give me another one of those. 24 rounds in hold plus one in the head. That's a lot of firepower. That's almost like a 30-round mag. So I got that. Then I got the Marauder with the super safety. I have yet to get it to the range. And I also got the Jackal 9. I'm loving that. So, look, Rise, that's the sexiest gun I ever owned. And I've had a lot of sexy motherfuckers. I had a lot of sexy motherfuckers. But that's, and I'm not just saying it because it's the one I'm currently on. I mean this shit, my nigga. That bitch literally gets my dick hard. Yes. So, the Jackal, and then I I'll soon be getting me a Jackal 300 upper for my Jackal Lord. It'll be a 300 blackout. You know. So yeah. But anyway, get you a gun. Get on. You know, and just be responsible with it. And get real trained with it. Get familiar with it. You know, to the point to where it's like an extension of your body. And then you women, please, I cannot express enough. If you living by yourself, but even if you ain't, reinforce that bedroom door. Because when them savages come in, you happen to be sleeping, they feature, you know, if you do have an alarm system, and they come up in there, I pray to God, sister, that you have a gun. So if you reinforce your door, put that lock on your bedroom door and reinforce that lock with a deadbolt or whatever. Reinforce your door. That's very important. Have your gun on your nightstand. So if when they breach that door, when they coming in, I pray to God that you're not no heavy sleeper. Okay? But it should wake you up, which gives you time to get to your weapon. And as the second that that door opens and they come, one of they funky asses into your room, you light their asses up. That's why you need to have a flashlight on your phone. You may not have time to run to the other side of the room to flip your light switch. You know, so you need to have some firearm with a flashlight on it. And the second that they breach that door, I don't give a fuck if it's Santa Claus. You let them motherfuckers have it because they are coming into that room to kill you. They are coming into that room to rape you, then kill you. You don't want the last minutes, seconds of your life being, having dick stuck in your mouth. Forcing your mouth 2 or 3 dicks at the same time, stuffed down your throat and dicks, stuffed up your asshole. That's not the way to go. That's not. You don't want to leave this. You don't want to leave this world in such a violent way. You got to care enough to send these motherfuckers to Funky Town if they fuck with you, if they try you, if they even look at you the wrong way when they break in your house. You like they stinking asses up. You don't want to go out being a victim, gagging on some nasty savage's dick. That's not the way to go. The savages out there. And they come in every shape, every color, every race. Look at the killer of Charlie Kirk. Right, just like him. Conservative, just like him. Father, former veteran, military veteran. Sheriff. Well, I don't know whether he's currently the sheriff or, I don't know whether he's a retired, I don't know. Christian Republican family. That's who he was assassinated by. He was killed by him. So savages come in every color, every walk of life. Even though us black people may be the poster child for crime in this country because of them bullshit specs, and I get it, it's a lot of motherfucking crime. It's a lot of black on black crime and killing each other and shit. You know, that's the truth. One thing I'll never get mad at is the truth. And we got to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? We got to come up with some type of resolution. And that's why I'm so proud of myself for walking, doing the Brothers Walk with New Era Detroit. And I wanted to stay longer, but I had my girlfriend in the car with my dagger, and I didn't want to just leave her like that, so I had to break loose from the walk and you know, get back. The next time I'll be by myself, and I really just it felt so special walking through the neighborhood, just showing people the love and trying to unify. See, we unifiers, we're not dividers. I don't like division. I'm about unity. I'm about bringing everybody together. That's so beneath us. You know, caring about somebody's skin color, man. That's so weak and elementary and just it's horrible and so low and unintelligent, you know. But people stoop to that level, you know. And when you are spiritually rich, and when your soul ain't bankrupt, but you're spiritually rich and your intelligence is advanced, that shit is nothing. It's all about a person's character at the end of the day, not their skin tone, not their race, but their character. You know, that's what matters at the end of the day. And that's what I live by. That's what Gun Freak Nation is about. But everybody is not going to see it that way. And it's just some things in this world that's never going to stop. And that's evil. And that's people killing people. People hating people. That's just the way it is. That's just the way the world is. So prep up, you know. Pray for the best, but be prepared for the worst. We all got our day, but don't you, or wouldn't you like to not be a victim and have your life cut short? Ask yourself that. Gun Freak Nation, much love to you. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I need y'all to stay armed, stay responsible with your firearms, stay righteous, and be ready to send them funky, stinking ass, stinking no good savages to Funky Town. I love you, Gun Freak Nation. Salute, baby. Peace, love.